Donald Trump's rise to prominence in American politics has been nothing short of remarkable. His unconventional style and bold pronouncements have captivated millions of Americans. While critics often focus on his demeanor, it's crucial to understand the underlying reasons for his enduring appeal. To truly grasp the Trump phenomenon, we must look beyond the headlines and delve into the heart of his message. Trump's connection with his supporters runs deep. They see him as a man of the people, someone who speaks their language and understands their concerns. This resonance stems from Trump's authenticity and his willingness to challenge the status quo. In a political landscape often perceived as scripted and artificial, Trump's candor is refreshing to many. This essay will explore the key factors contributing to Donald Trump's popularity from a Republican perspective. We will examine his communication style, policy positions, and the perceived economic benefits during his presidency. By understanding these elements, we can gain a clearer picture of why Trump continues to resonate with a significant portion of the American electorate. One of Trump's most defining characteristics is his direct and unfiltered communication style. Unlike career politicians who often speak in carefully crafted sound bites, Trump's language is raw, unpolished, and undeniably genuine. This approach has earned him both praise and criticism, but there's no denying its effectiveness in connecting with voters who feel ignored by the political establishment. Trump's supporters appreciate his willingness to tell it like it is, even if it means breaking with conventional norms of decorum. They see his bluntness as a sign of authenticity, a refreshing change from the calculated rhetoric of traditional politicians. In a world of political correctness, Trump's refusal to shy away from controversy has resonated with those who feel their voices are being silenced. This straightforward approach extends beyond his rhetoric. Trump's supporters also admire his directness in addressing issues they care about. Whether it's immigration, trade, or national security, Trump doesn't mince words. He lays out his positions clearly and forcefully, leaving no doubt about where he stands. This clarity of message, combined with his no-nonsense demeanor, has been a key factor in galvanizing his base. Trump's policy positions are often characterized by their focus on putting America's interests first. This America First approach has resonated with voters who believe that previous administrations have prioritized globalism over the needs of American citizens. Trump's stance on issues like immigration, trade, and national security reflect this commitment to putting America first. On immigration, Trump has taken a hard-line stance, advocating for stricter border control measures and limits on legal immigration. He argues that these measures are necessary to protect American jobs, wages, and national security. Trump's supporters often share these concerns, believing that mass immigration has led to lower wages, increased crime, and a strain on social services. In terms of trade, Trump has been a vocal critic of free trade agreements, arguing that they have led to job losses in the manufacturing sector and unfair competition from countries like China. He has imposed tariffs on goods from China and other countries, seeking to protect American businesses and workers. Trump's supporters often view these actions as necessary to level the playing field and bring back manufacturing jobs to the United States. One of the most compelling arguments for Trump's presidency is the state of the economy during his time in office. Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, the U.S. economy experienced sustained growth, with low unemployment and a booming stock market. Supporters credit him with creating an environment of prosperity and opportunity. His tax cuts, deregulation, and energy policies are often cited as contributing factors. These measures are said to have unleashed the potential of American businesses and workers. Section 5. Beyond the headlines, the personal touch. While Trump's policies and pronouncements grab the headlines, it's often the personal stories that resonate most deeply with his supporters. They see him as someone who understands their struggles, shares their values, and is fighting for their interests. This connection goes beyond policy debates and speaks to a deeper sense of shared identity and purpose. Trump's supporters often recount stories of meeting him at rallies, attending his events, or simply feeling a personal connection to his message. They describe him as down-to-earth, approachable, and genuinely interested in their lives. This personal touch, often absent in the world of politics, has forged a strong bond between Trump and his base. These personal interactions reinforce the perception of Trump as a man of the people, someone who hasn't forgotten his roots and remains connected to the concerns of everyday Americans. This authenticity is a powerful force in politics, and it helps to explain why Trump's supporters remain fiercely loyal even in the face of criticism and controversy. Section 6. The Power of Belief: Trump and the American Dream. Trump's message of American renewal and his promise to make America great again have resonated deeply with voters who feel that the country has lost its way. They see him as a symbol of hope, a leader who can restore America's standing in the world and bring back a sense of national pride. Trump's supporters often talk about his unwavering belief in America's potential and his determination to fight for its interests. They admire his entrepreneurial spirit, his willingness to take risks, and his refusal to back down from a challenge. These qualities, they believe, are essential for restoring America's greatness. For many Trump supporters, his presidency represented a chance to reclaim the American dream. They saw him as a champion for the working class, someone who understood their struggles and would fight for their interests. His message of economic nationalism, his promises to bring back manufacturing jobs, and his tough stance on trade resonated with voters who felt left behind by globalization. Section 7. Standing Strong: Trump's Appeal to Conservative Values. Trump's unwavering stance on issues such as abortion, gun rights, and religious freedom has made him a hero to many social conservatives. They view him as a staunch defender of their values, someone who will stand up for their beliefs even in the face of intense opposition. His appointment of conservative judges to the Supreme Court, his support for pro-life policies, and his vocal defense of religious liberty have solidified his standing among this crucial voting bloc. They see him as a bulwark against what they perceive as an assault on traditional American values. Trump's willingness to confront what he sees as liberal bias in the media, academia, and popular culture has also endeared him to social conservatives. They appreciate his willingness to challenge the status quo and speak out against what they view as a culture of political correctness run amok. His defiance of liberal orthodoxy has made him a cultural icon for many on the right. Section 8. The Future of Trumpism. Donald Trump's impact on American politics extends far beyond his presidency. His brand of populism and America First agenda have reshaped the Republican Party. The future of Trumpism remains to be seen, but its core tenets continue to resonate with a significant segment of the electorate. Trump's influence will shape the party's platform and candidates for years to come. The movement he sparked has fundamentally altered the American political landscape.